What makes a basketball team scary? For some, it's their explosive offense and firepower. For others, it's their relentless and suffocating defense. For the Chicago Bulls, it's both. The Bulls are tearing through the NBA this season and have been dominating both ends of the floor. Combined with their mix of young talents and veteran experience, the Bulls have once again become one of the Eastern Conference's powerhouses. As of December 12th, they are seated at the third seed of the Eastern Conference, just behind the Milwaukee Bucks. This shows that they have what it takes to compete with the top teams in the NBA. Let's take a closer look at how this team successfully retooled their squad and why they are a serious threat in the league today. So far this season, the Bulls have managed to climb all the way up to be ranked 8th in offensive rating and 7th in defensive rating. This means that they are just one of 4 teams who are in the top 10 for both offensive and defensive rating, the others being the Warriors, the Suns, and the Bucks. The Bulls are productive on both ends of the floor, and they are doing so without stepping on each other's toes. To increase their capabilities, the Bulls received 4-time All-Star mid-range specialist DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade with the San Antonio Spurs in August 2021. DeMar is a deadly scorer who once averaged 27.3 points per game during his best season with the Raptors, enough to earn him numerous MVP votes that year. On the offensive side, this gives the Bulls a massive boost. Together with Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic, they become a team where multiple guys are capable of giving you 20 points or more per night. On top of this, the Bulls are not just scoring big numbers, they are scoring efficiently and are ranked 6th in offensive efficiency. The deadly duo of DeRozan and LaVine has been so good that they have each other scored at least 25 points in the same game 11 times this season. The last time this happened was back in 2001, courtesy of Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Slowing down this duo is not an easy task. Both of them have the offensive tools to take on any defenders in a one-on-one situation. Last season in San Antonio, most opposing teams would throw double teams on DeMar in an attempt to slow him down. This was effective against him because the Spurs didn't have another all-star level player who could help him carry the scoring load. On the Bulls, he doesn't have this problem anymore. LaVine attracts defenders to himself, reducing the defensive pressure on DeRozan and vice versa. This allows both of them to attack from spots where they're comfortable and then proceed to expose the defense in front of them. And the stat sheet showed just that. Currently, DeMar DeRozan is averaging 26.4 points per game, 4.1 assists, and 5.3 rebounds. Likewise, Zach LaVine has been putting up 25.6 points per game, 3.9 assists, and 5.4 rebounds. This makes the Bulls the only team with 2 players in the top 10 in points per game this season, with DeRozan at 4th and LaVine at 7th. DeRozan currently leads the league in total points, and his games have definitely been showing it. To appreciate this, look no further than their first game against the Denver Nuggets on November 19, 2021. DeMar and LaVine had a monster game where they each scored 26 and 36 points respectively. Zach LaVine caught fire in the 4th quarter and went into takeover mode with some of the most clutch shots we have ever seen. Just take a look as he makes this 3-point shot. Then this ridiculous step-back shot, followed by this great spin move in the paint. And last but not least, the cherry on top. Let's not forget that during this game, the Bulls also shot a perfect 24 for 24 from the free throw line. Not just that, this win is made sweeter by the fact that this was Chicago's first win against Denver since 2006. Talk about a fulfilling victory. Another factor of this team's efficiency is Lonzo Ball, a rising star who looks tailor-fitted for the Bulls' offense and defense. The Bulls acquired him in a trade with the New Orleans Pelicans in August 2021, and since then he has been able to thrive on the team with multiple scoring threats, giving him countless options on how he wants to run the offense. As a phenomenal passer, Lonzo plays a pivotal role in allowing the Bulls to dominate the open floor, placing them 7th in transition points while LaVine ranks 4th in individual fast break points. Ball's court vision combined with his high IQ and above-average defense for a guard makes him a great fit for the Bulls. Despite just averaging 5 assists this season, he has managed to step up his game through his 3-point shot. So far this season, he's been an absolute sniper, shooting 42% from the 3 on 7 attempts per game. And if you thought the Bulls' offseason was productive by adding DeMar and Lonzo, let's not forget that they also signed the elite perimeter defender, Alex Caruso. He's the type of player any coach would love to have. He understands his role and he can provide a spark whenever his team needs momentum. Caruso and Lonzo are the anchors of this team's relentless defense, and they rank 1st and 7th in the NBA in total steals this season. Using advanced defensive metrics, we can see just how good the Bulls are in disrupting their opponent's offense. They currently sit within the top 5 for the fewest 3-point attempts taken by the opposing team and the fewest field goals made by their opponents. These numbers show us how the Bulls are ultimately able to read the opposing team's offense and ultimately slow them down. Caruso has definitely been one of the most exciting players as of late, and we absolutely love the energy he brings to the Bulls and how he can really shift the team's momentum on both ends of the court. After all, they don't call him Caruso for nothing. This man has all of the intangibles the Bulls need. Just check out how Caruso executes his play perfectly off the pick and roll with Zach LaVine. He comes up top for the high screen and then immediately pops out to give LaVine space. Caruso catches the pass and dishes a behind-the-back dime to a cutting LaVine that is on the money, giving LaVine the easy dunk. To top it off, don't forget about their all-star center, Nikola Vucevic. He is currently averaging a double-double this season with 15 points and 10.6 rebounds. His scoring numbers have gone down, but that's only natural when you have to share the ball with two other scoring machines in LaVine and DeRozan. His ability to stretch the floor by shooting while also being able to get physical on the inside makes him one of the league's best centers. Just check out this game where he scored 30 points while grabbing 14 rebounds, all while shooting a perfect 100% from three. The Bulls really know how to move the ball, and we love how they can rely on a big man like Nikola to hit the three ball in a beautiful play like this. Check it out.
3, 4, bang, bang, bang.
All of this should come as no surprise as the Bulls did not retool their roster with just sheer luck. They learned to invest in LaVine's growth, and it has since paid huge dividends for the Bulls. The Zach LaVine era of the Chicago Bulls started in June 2017 when they acquired him from the Minnesota Timberwolves in exchange for Jimmy Butler. He was sent to the Bulls along with Chris Dunn, Lauri Markkanen, and draft rights to Justin Patton. This marked a fresh start for the Bulls after a season of locker room tension and chemistry issues. The expectations for the team that year were low. They were a rebuilding team whose focus was to develop the young talent in their roster. That season, LaVine averaged 16.7 points, 3 assists, and 3.9 rebounds, dropping them to the 13th seed. Despite their poor record, that season proved to be beneficial for his development. The following season, LaVine's numbers skyrocketed to an astonishing 23.7 points per game, 4.5 assists, and 4.7 rebounds. Today, LaVine solidified his status not just as a lethal scorer, but as an elite player in the NBA. After missing the playoffs for 4 years, the Bulls have once again become a juggernaut in the East. LaVine's hard work has paid off, and the Bulls' decision-making rewarded them well. At the end of the day, we have to admit that the Chicago Bulls are a serious threat this season. Their offseason moves have been nothing short of brilliant, and the players that they have invested in are proving that they are worth every penny they put in and more. A lot of people had high expectations for the Bulls this season, but they have gone above and beyond, showing the league just what they are capable of. After beating the Nets in their first 2 showdowns, we can say that they truly have the potential to reach the NBA Finals. And the scary part is that this team is just getting started. If they manage to keep this young core, the Bulls have a bright future ahead of them and a real shot at bringing home their 7th ring.